written down the words to say. It is time. I've been waiting 5 days to explain how you make me feel inside. Baby, got it all figured out. Wanna do this right. There's no doubt in my mind. Baby, you're the one. And tonight I am going all the way. The way you touch my hand, it all goes away. The things I planned, the things I would say. Now I keep rambling on. I sound so cliche. What I am trying to do is say I love you. Ooh, ooh, ooh. And all the things that you do. Ooh, ooh. Sounds like a fool, 'cause when you touch my hand, the words goes away. What I am trying to do is say I love you. You don't know how I shiver inside. Doesn't show, but my nerves are inside out. It's because you're not worth less than perfection. Ooh, thought it was in my hands. Now I'm all confused, turning gold into sand. Don't know what you do to me. All I know is you can take my breath away. Yeah, it's when you touch my hand, it all goes away. The things I planned, the things I would say. Now I keep rambling on. I sound so cliche. What I am trying to do is say I love you. Ooh, ooh, ooh. And all the things that you do. Ooh, ooh. Sounds like a fool, 'cause when you touch my hand, the words goes away. What I am trying to do is let you know that when you touch my hand, it all just goes away. The things I plan to say. Oh baby, what I am trying to do is let you know that when you touch my hand, it all goes away. The things I plan, the things I would say. Now I keep rambling on. I sound so cliche. What I am trying to do is say I love you. And all the things that you do. I'm so in love with you. Ooh, ooh. It sounds so stupid now. What I am trying to do, what I am trying to do, what I am trying to do is say I love you. How I've tried, written down the words to say. It is time. I've been waiting 5 days to explain how you make me feel inside. Baby, got it all figured out. Wanna do this right. There's no doubt in my mind. Baby, you're the one. And tonight I am going all the way. The way you touch my hand, it all goes away. The things I planned, the things I would say. Now I keep rambling on. I sound so cliche. What I am trying to do is say I love you. Ooh, ooh, ooh. And all the things that you do. Ooh, ooh. Sounds like a fool, 'cause when you touch my hand, the words goes away. What I am trying to do is say I love you. You don't know how I shiver inside. Doesn't show, but my nerves are inside out. It's because you're not worth less than perfection. Ooh, thought it was in my hands. Now I'm all confused, turning gold into sand. Don't know what you do to me. All I know is you can take my breath away. Yeah, it's when you touch my hand, it all goes away. The things I planned, the things I would say. Now I keep rambling on. I sound so cliche. What I am trying to do is say I love you.
everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Happy Tuesday. This is the first live of the new year, at least for me. And I'm so incredibly excited to be able to hang out with all of you and show you a sneak peek of our Valentine release. So our Valentine release is on a pre-sale kind of right now. Some things are shipping, some things are not shipping because we are waiting on our stamp order. It's getting here a little bit late this time, but that's no big deal. Everything will still be just fine, and we'll have them in plenty of time. They'll be here next week. They'll be here in plenty of time, a whole month before Valentine's Day to get your Valentines together. So hello, Brandon. Hello, Penny. Hello, Sapphire. Hello, Karen. Hello, Luann. Hello, Kara. Hi, everyone. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So I'm excited because tonight I get to share with you the Perfect Pals release, or Perfect Pairs, release is what it is called this time around. And I have kind of a short live for us tonight. I should be wrapping up here in about a half an hour because I'm really excited because I have a meeting tonight with our brand new inspiration team. The brand new inspiration team will be announced this Friday. So I'm really excited that I get to meet with all of them and get to know some of the newer members, as well as chat with, some of our existing members. So I'm excited. I always love getting a chance to sit down with our inspiration team because I don't get to do that as often as I'd like. So I'm excited to do that tonight. So that's why we have a little bit of a shorter live this evening. But I am going to go through the release with you. We are going to talk about... we're going to talk about the whole release. I'm going to go through the release sheet, and you are able to order things. Things will start shipping next week. We do have our first live packing of the new year tomorrow with some new fun quirks in the live packing. And so let's go ahead and let's head down to the top view camera. Thank you, everybody, for being here, and let's talk about this release. Okay, so we're going to zoom in a little bit because I am sharing with you first some products that are not here yet. So this 6x8 stamp set, which is called Perfect Match. This stamp set is going to be in your inspiration box. So if you are an inspiration box subscriber or you are purchasing the inspiration box one-off, you are able to get this inside of your box, or you can just purchase it separately. Again, it is called Perfect Match, and we have here, let's zoom in a little bit closer. We have this real fancy camera now. We might as well zoom in, really zoom in. And let me pull the back page away because it's going to be a little bit confusing if we keep that back page in there because you can see through it. All right. So we have the Perfect Match little friends here. So we have little penguins, the little giraffes, we have the octopi, the sharks, and the snails. And it says here, of course, a perfect match, made for each other, side by side forever. Together is my favorite place, you plus me, and the perfect pair. Absolutely love that. So then here we have a 4x6 stamp set. This 4x6 stamp set is something new that I've developed and something new that we're trying that I really like. So this has sentiments and also has a background. So I'm going to try to do one of these every month coming up because I think this is a really cool and really useful thing to have. So we have things like I love you to the moon and back, you make me happy, you're so lovely, and you are always in my heart. And then let's see if we can zoom in even more. I think we probably can because this camera's wild. There we go. You can kind of see that pattern there. Okay. So again, that is the Sentimental Love 4x6 stamp set. All right. Now let's go ahead and go to our next page. Also one that I will have to show on camera because they have not arrived yet. But that's okay. Again, they'll be here in plenty of time. So we will start with our butterfly heart. So you can see here we have You Hold My Heart. This is a 4x4 stamp set. We have this beautiful heart monogram kind of look. And then we have the little pieces that you can stamp up on top of that. Our little Theodore is back. Like I told you, he'd be back every single month. And this is Theodore's Valentine. So we have Theodore holding his holding the heart there, and then Theodore peeking from behind a little envelope there. So we have I mouse admit I love you, my heart belongs to you, love at first squeak, and you make my heart scurry. I love that. Oh, Penny, that's funny. Luann was there last night. She was there cheering me on. Then we have this really fun doodle, lots of heart. So this is a 6x6 stamp set, and I have a feeling I'm going to be using this quite a bit. So this doodle heart is something that will be able to be used on backgrounds. You can use it on, paper piece. There's so much you can do with this, but this 6x6 stamp set I think is going to be one that I'm going to be using quite often. Okay, so that is, oh, hello, EC. I'm sorry. You're going to be seeing this all over again tonight whenever I review it in our meeting. All right, so next up we have the 2 paper pads that are part of this release. So let me find them. Okay, so we have Heartstrings. And where's my other one? And Gentle Love. Where's Gentle Love? Here it is. We'll do Gentle Love first because I love all of the color palettes, but Gentle Love is such a different color palette that I really, really enjoy this, and I feel like I'm going to be using this for a lot of my Valentines this year. And this pairs very well with our brand new confetti cannon. Do you mind if I show it to you next to this? This is our new confetti cannon glitter stock, chunky glitter stock, and the camera's going to go nuts because it's not going to be able to pick it up, but it's incredible. But this matches this paper perfectly. Okay, I digress. So this is called Gentle Love, and hello, Kara. It matches Heirloom Tomato, Toffee, Bubblegum, Cobalt, and Sky. And let's take a look here. So we have like these, just a very generous background of hearts and different symbols. Then we have this really fun and super dynamic little kind of dot, very abstract. And then we have it in just a different colorway. Then we have love over and over again. Here we also have love over and over again. Then we have these beautiful hearts, okay? Then if we flip it over, we again have this really cool dynamic pattern, but now we have it in white on a pink. And we love to give you the patterns in different waves and shades, so that if you fall in love with one, you can use it in different variations, okay? And again, this is just a very simple, this would be so good for baby, wouldn't it? I mean, imagine for a baby shower card or a baby shower invitation where we don't know the gender, and it can be, I think that's going to be super, super fun. So that is the Gentle Love paper pad. That is a separate purchase for the from the subscription products. And I'm not showing any of the subscriptions tonight, so you don't have to worry. That's going to be for next Tuesday. All right, so that is the Gentle Love. Okay. Gentle Love, and then the second one, which I think is a little bit more, I don't know what the word would be. I think it's a little bit more of what you would think of a typical color palette would be for the paper pads. Oh, also I almost forgot to tell you, we launched the the spring and the Valentine countdown calendars. They're just like what we did for our other advent calendars, but they're Valentine and spring themed. The Valentine ones ship next week. The spring ones will ship 2 weeks after. If you want to grab one of those, they are available on the event site currently, because we are going to be doing a little promo stuff with that. So it's on the event site. Generally, you know that there's going to be some video stuff that goes along with it. If you want to grab that, I would grab it soon. We are making less than 100 of them this time, because it's such a quick turnaround time for Valentine's. All right, our colors for this one are Lipstick, Bahama, Sky, and Bubblegum. This also coordinates with that new glitter stock, the chunky glitter stock. So we have the hearts with the little kind of heart blooms. We have the hearts with the arrows. This one I love. I think this is so cool. It's playing tricks on the camera. Hearts in our circles. Hearts with some, what's the word I was looking for? I'd say some turquoise. And then we have hearts with some patterns. Oh my goodness, my whole release sheet just fell on the floor. Hold on, everybody. I'm going to need it so I can follow along, or I'm going to be in big trouble. Okay. There we go. Sorry about that. I am a little rusty. Then the reverse side. Again, just very... Hello, Jay. Very pretty as well. And they all, you know, coordinate together. There is so much, so much that you can do with these paper pads. And we love a good paper pad here at Brutus Monroe. So again, that is called Heartstrings. So we do have quite a few of the products already here, but unfortunately, some of them are still missing, but they will be here soon. All right. Next up, we have a couple more consumables. Let's see here. Let me grab them out of the back here. Okay. So let's start with the washi sheets. All right. The very first washi sheet is our Vintage Valentine. You all have kind of known or we have become pretty well known for our vintage kind of looks of things. And this is the Vintage Valentine washi sheet. This has 10 washies on one sheet, so you get 2 sheets, and this will provide you with 20 washies. We'll turn it to the side here so you can see kind of the dynamic of it. But this has all these really cool vintage Valentine stamps and greetings, and it's just a lot of fun. You guys seem to love these all over collage ones the most, so we are going to keep on doing those. Okay, that's the Vintage Valentine. Then we have a washi duo, and remember, a washi duo just simply means that anywhere that you see the black, that is going to be able to be foiled. Now, you don't have to foil it, okay? That's a common misconception that we've heard from a lot of our retailers as well as a lot of our partners in creativity. You do not have to foil it. So if you want it to just remain black like that, you can keep it just like that, and there's not going to be anything that hurts it. But if you run this through your fuse machine or your Mink machine or your laminator with some foil, we would suggest the foil pack that we just brought back in from Deco Foil. It is all of the different pinks. It's going to look incredible because it's going to foil just these black pieces, or just the black print, I guess you could say. Okay, and that is called Doodle Hearts. All right, next up we have this one. I think is super fun, and it's very on trend right now with this really cool kind of doodled look, and this one's called Dinner Date. So this one has all sorts of different, I mean, this could really be for a wedding, this could be for a shower, this could be for Valentine. Really, we wanted to really press on the whole love and togetherness thing. So it doesn't have to be, what's what I'm looking for? It doesn't have to be Valentine's, okay? So that is the Dinner Date. And again, each strip is peeled off and becomes a washi. If you've never, actually, let me peel one of these off so you can see, because if you've never seen a washi, I forget often. Well, should I do, hold on. Maybe I'll do no, I'll just do this. Well, no, let's run one through. Why not? I'm a little bit ahead of the game today. Let's do one of the foilable ones so you can see what that does, because I think that's my favorite one to show you in demo, because I think that's, one of the coolest features. So again, with the duo foil washi sheets, when you peel this off, anywhere that there is black, the deep black, I guess is what I should say, is going to foil. So let's go ahead. So you just peel this off. It's already completely pre-die cut for you. And while that's heating up, I'm just going to place this on here. Now, obviously, you would probably do yours with a little bit more finesse than I am. And you would use one of our washi maps, because that shows you exactly where you want to put the pieces and everything would be even and beautiful and yada, 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 unlike the buffoonery that I'm doing right now. But you get the gist. So you're going to put these across, and this will essentially make like a pattern paper, right? So there we go. So you can see that there. So you can see that, okay? So now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to grab, let's do some gold with this one. I think the gold will really make things stand out here. Let me grab my little roller tool here, and this is the Brutus Monroe foil. It is the what the heck is this one called? Static, I think, gold static. So now we just place this right across here, okay? And then we're going to take our carrier sheet, all right, and we're going to place this inside. You want to make sure everything is kind of really butted up against here and really holds true. Okay, so just like that. See that there? Okay. And now I'm going to send the, oh, we got to wait a minute. It's not heated up yet. Good, I like eclectic. That's my favorite way to make cards. All right, we're ready to go. So let me send that through here. And then once it's through, I'll be able to show you exactly what's happening. But while that's being sent through, let's talk about the Handwritten with Love 6x6 stamp set. So this stamp set, again, can be used for not just Valentine's Day, but can be used for so many different things. So this is Handwritten with Love. It's just a whole bunch of beautiful cursive love written over and over and over again. But the really cool thing is we have, oh, now let me find it. We have a stencil that coordinates with it. Okay, so this stencil, oh, let me zoom out a little bit here. This stencil, let's let that cool for a minute, can be used with or without the stamp. So let me show you here. So do you see how it has a whole bunch of hearts on one and then a little bit of a scattering of hearts on another? What's really cool about that is that means that you can use this larger scattering on, I mean, really, you know, anywhere, or you can use this more sparse scattering, but if you use them together, it fills in completely and will fill in for your stamp set. Okay, so, oh yeah, the red static would be great with that, huh? So I just want to show you that real quick. That is one of the stencils, and it's another great product. We're working on products that can be used together or independently in 2026. Okay. All right. Hold on. Next, let me show you this. Let's go ahead and take this out. So I just ran this through the fuse machine. And let me turn this off here. So, are you ready? 1, 2, 3, go. Oh my goodness, every time. It gets me every time. Do you see that? I mean, come on. Come on. How cool is that? If you turn them this way, I mean, it doesn't really look like there's much foiled, but I mean, isn't that incredible? I love it. It gets me every time. And then use this later. I'll show you how to use that later, okay? Don't worry. I'll show you. So that is that. Okay, so now let's go back to some of our consumables. So this is the Signs of Love card panel set. Now this is something really cool and something new and different that we are doing now. So we have, you're going to receive 8 card panels in this pack, okay? And you can see here that we have these hands that don't have any color to them. They're just white. There's no flesh color or any type of color to them. So you could use these just like this. Okay, you could use them with the hands, just very simply, or you can use Hopefully it's in my kit here, or hopefully it's in my... It's in here. Give me 1 second. It should be. There's no rhyme or reason to my basket. Hold on. Hold on. I'm going to ask Heather very politely if next time she can pop the things in there kind of in order of the pages, only because I am so having such a hard time finding stuff today. It's my fault. I should have pulled everything out beforehand, but I'm going to say, can we put things in like the pages are so that your old boss is able to find things. So you can make them whatever color you want because we have stencils. So the way the stencils work, I'll show you here. So you can see here the stencils will fit perfectly on top of our print here. So you can make this hand whatever color you would like. You can make this hand whatever color you would like. You could use this and make this heart hand whatever color you would like. You can, again, and so on and so forth. So basically the idea is you can use these either with or without this print, okay? So with or without this print, and you can do just silhouettes of hands as well, which is something I think is really cool. You could do a silhouette on something. You could do, I mean, there's so much that you can do with this, but I just think that being able to change the color of the hands, you could also just color this if you want to, but this allows you to line up and make them whatever color you want, or you can use this incredible stencil and just do it completely, do it on its own. And this is called the Signs of Love stencil, okay? So I think that that's going to be a whole lot of fun for you guys to use and make things with. So yeah, so that is that, and that is that. So you can get them either separately, or I believe there are some bundles on the site. I have to take a look. I haven't had the opportunity to look at all the bundles and how they have been set up yet this year. I feel like it's already flying by. I mean, it's only the 6th, but I believe it's flying by. All right, my friends, now let's talk about one of all of your favorites, and it happens every single time, and I'm so excited we have them. We have them almost for every single month this year in the release because they've been so popular, and that is the Timeless Love creative cards. Okay, so we have done these creative cards month over month over month. We license this incredible artwork and create these cards. So let's talk about it. So we have, it's called Timeless Love. There are 36 creative cards per pack. They're 3x4. And look, always this artwork can be used however you would like. And you can scan, oh, it's inside. Oh my goodness. I was like, where's the QR code? If you scan this QR code, everything just flew off my desk. If you scan that QR code, this will take you to all of the creative cards. Hold on one moment. Gotta get my cheat sheet. My cheat sheet that just flew off the desk. I think this means it's time for me to clean up my desk a little bit. All right. Oh, actually, it wasn't even time for the creative cards yet. I need to follow my own cheat sheet, which I'm not. Hold on one moment. Let me grab my other sheet. This is supposed to be a quick live, but now that I've made a mess, it's not going to be a quick one anymore. Okay. So we'll go through the creative cards real quick, even though that wasn't next. This is a big release. Generally, we have pretty big releases when it comes to Valentine's and Easter and things like that. So let's go through these. 36 of them. Let's zoom in. And these are just kind of like, you know, cards that you can use to start off your projects, add dimension to your projects. They are just really cool and fun to use. And I love them. And 36 of them. Especially if you're a junk journaler. Oh my goodness. Whoops. Oh, we really zoomed in there. They're a lot of fun to use. So those are the Timeless Love creative cards. And we've been doing these for a little over a year now, and y'all seem to really love them, so we're going to keep doing them. Okay, again, it's Timeless Love creative cards. Okay. Now let's get back to our regularly scheduled programming of the other stencils. So the next one that we have is called Falling Hearts. And it's going to be kind of hard to see. Well, I guess no, it's not hard to see at all. So the way that this stencil works is you can see here, it's two separate stencils. You can see that this one is a little bit more diffused than the top one, which means that the diffused ones would be one color and then the non-diffused ones would be another color. And you can see here on our little kind of release sheet here that you can do two different colors there. Okay, it's really cool. Okay, next up we have, oh, this is the, I believe this is the stencil of the month, so we're not going to show that one. We'll do that one next week. We have one that is called Dana's Type. Okay, so you're going to probably say, Christopher, why the heck is it called Dana's Type? Well, our dear sweet Dana, who is on our inspiration team, and she has a new title with Brutus Monroe, which we're going to announce next week. So she said to me, and she showed me a picture, and she said, Christopher, it would be so great if Brutus Monroe had a really cool typewriter stencil. So I said, okay, let me put on my thinking cap. How can I do this? So I sat up late one night and was at my computer and was tinkering away, and that's one of my favorite ways to design things, and one of my favorite ways to figure things out. And I figured out how to do this this typewriter. So it's called Dana's Type because Dana was the inspiration. So this is Dana's Type, and I just think it's such a fun, funky, and I know Dana's going to do some terrific things with it because, again, it is named after her. So that is Dana's Type. Then let's talk chipboard, which is where our dear sweet, I mean, he shines all the time with the products he creates and produces, but he really, oh wait, hold on. Am I missing a stencil? I might have, I think I'm supposed to show you a stencil. Bear with me one moment. I might be missing a sheet of mine. Oh, yep, I forgot to show you this one. That's not the stencil of the month, that one is. Here you go. This is one I forgot to show you. It's called Heart Trim. This is another stencil that is going to be really, really great for you to use. Again, you can use these pieces here. You can use them individually. It's completely up to you. So that is the Heart Trim. If you get a gold one, we get Chick-fil-A for a year. A gold, a trim stencil. Jess came in here and interrupted me.
Sorry, hi friends, bye friends.
She went and got us Chick-fil-A, and they have these new reusable cups that I'm really excited about because they look like the Chick-fil-A cups, but if you get a gold one, you get free Chick-fil-A for a year. So we're gonna see how lucky we are, okay? All right, where is my chipboard? Here we go. All right, we're almost through it. Do you see why I couldn't make something tonight too? Because we got so much to show. So first and foremost, we have the snapshots. Chipboard. So this, as you can tell, can you see, they are chipboard panels. They have little notches in them so they don't fall out. You have to pop them out. But these are little Polaroids. So you can paint them, you can emboss them, there's so much you can do with them. But The thing that I love so much about them is, well, one of the things I love about them is our little Theodore fits inside of them perfectly. So you can use these to pop your little Theodore. There's going to be so many different iterations of him this year. Some of them he's furry, some of them he's not as furry. Just depends on. And then, of course, so simply, you can just put your little sentiment straight across and your card's made, right? So these are now available. And again, these are something, when you see the Stamp Club Premium this month, you're going to really want Stamp Club Premium. I think, oh, she would have fun with Theodore. What was that odd noise? That was Jessica flying into the room. she flew into the studio. Okay, so that is the snapshots. Also, we have, this is my favorite one. Can you guys, I mean, come on. I have to take it out of the packaging. So he created a kissing booth. All right. And again, you can paint this. You can, you can do whatever you want with it, but how fun. So you can see here, these pop out. They have little notches in them so that they don't fall out. But look at this. I almost literally, she's a cockatoo and a parrot. She's both. But this little banner pops out, and you can put this banner across the top. You have a whole bunch of little hearts. But, I mean, how fun. I mean, come on. Come on. How fun is it going to be to put your little characters behind there? Okay. Exuberant. Yes, that would be the best choice of words. All right. So, next up, we have... Sorry, I'm trying to get through everything so I can show you everything before I got to go for my meeting. Oh, we have a brand new Squeaky Clean. We have not done a new Squeaky Clean in a little while. This is called Cherry Slush. If you love our Squeaky Clean and you love the scents of our Squeaky Clean, I can tell you right now, this is the one that you are going to want. So, this is Cherry Slush. And it smells, I'm going to spritz it. You know me, I wear these like cologne. Oh my goodness. Come on, everyone, please. You're going to love it. If you love cherry slush or cherry slushies, that's the one you're going to want. All right. Now, let's talk about duofoil, shall we? So these are the duofoils. So on the back here, these are your card panels. So you will have card panels here that are going to be your background. And then on the top here, oh, thank you, Candy. On the top here, again, this is just like your washi foil, duofoil washies. Let's go ahead and pop that down there. Take a look. Everywhere that there is black will foil. Okay, so see where all of this deep black is here. This will foil for you. Okay, and we're going to be making a whole bunch of cards. And again, the new team will be working on using a lot of this stuff in the upcoming weeks, because we just have to kind of get everything launched out there for people to see before Valentine's Day. But this is a lot of just hearts. It does not have to be Valentine. That's why we called it Sweethearts. You can use it. I mean, again, you can make your sweetheart a card all the time, right? I mean, it doesn't have to be something for Valentine's. Oh yes, don't forget to add that to your card. Then we have the Heartstruck acetate. So we have been doing these acetates for a while now. Let me show you what this is. You have an acetate layer. You have a solid patterns layer. You add the two together and you have this beautiful background. Or you can just use it like for a shaker. It's completely up to you. I'm going to show you what these look like. As always, you have a beautiful backer card that has card panels on it. We do not skimp on that, so you can use your... Uh-oh, this one has 3 in it. Someone almost got real lucky. It's supposed to only have 2 sheets. So this is your backer card that you can use however you would like. And then we have the acetate. So let me show you what this looks like with a piece of just white paper. So can you see how that shows up? But it's completely clear. Okay, so you can use this for shakers. You can use this for whatever you would like. But it's also foilable. So you can send this through the foil, and it's going to foil all of these pieces. Okay, really, really cool. Really, really cool. All right, next up we have, we've got a new we've got a new pattern map. Okay, so pattern maps, they are a brand new product. The pattern maps work with our new strips. So we now have strips of our best-selling overlays. I don't have a strip here with me. I promise I'll have one. Oh, yeah, I do. Well, this is what the strips look like. There's nothing on it. I pulled this one off. But we will have the strips. I'll show you the next one. So how these ones work. So these ones, you just put your little pattern strip over top. It's just like the washi, but you use your clear. Is this one here? Yes. So you use your strips across it. So I can show you real quick. I know, I love them too. They make card making so simple. So all you do is you take your strip. This one is confetti. Pull the strip out. Let's go ahead and cut this one real quick. We'll cut this one about here. And we'll cut it about here. All right, so all you do is you take your overlay and you can place that however you would like. I kind of place it in the center. Oh, good. But again, there's no wrong way to do it. And then bing, bang, boom. See how you just add that sparkle? And then you just add different things on top. Oh, good, good, good. Thank you, Candy. You add different things on top. So if you wanted to use, I mean, for instance, like this is a little something we did the other day, but you could just like add something like this on top, and then you just have that extra oomph in the background, okay? So that is the Doodle Heart pattern map. We will have new pattern maps every month, okay? Every month. All right, then we have new overlays. Da, 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 da. I know that so many of you love these overlays, and I'm so excited that we have new ones. So let me zoom in a little bit to show you that. First of all, we have the Delicate Wings overlay. Which one? That's this one. I'm going to try to get it to pick up for you. Oh, yep. The crafting light gods are in our favor tonight. Remember, these are completely clear. And you can put them over top of anything. So this is the Delicate Wings. Then we have Fields of Flowers. You see all of those flowers in there. And then we have Cluster of Hearts. Look at all those hearts. Again, anniversary, wedding, Valentine's, so many different things you could use these on. And then last but not least, we have the glowing hearts. Do you see how they look like they kind of shift and glow? There we go. Perfect. You put it over top of, you do it as an overlay on top of a card where you don't want to use heat. All right. And last but not least, we have our new consumable products. Okay, so we have the brand new confetti cannon. This glitter stock is so cool. It is so thick. It's screen printed so the glitter doesn't come off. And this is confetti cannon. Love it. Okay. Then we have platinum. So this is another chunky glitter stock, and this one's called platinum. It's just a basic silver, so it's very similar to our sterling, except it doesn't have the holographic in it. Okay. And then, last but certainly not least, everything is falling. It's driving me nuts in here. Last but not least, we have the new rose gold, I believe we're calling it matte mirror stock. Let me take a look here. Yes, matte stock, because it's mirror stock, but it's not, it doesn't have that true shine to it. It's more of a matte finish. Hi. So that is, and this would work incredibly in an embossing folder. Wait till you see the team use this in an embossing folder. So, all right. That is everything that I have for y'all tonight, giving myself about 13 minutes before our big meeting with our new team. So thank you all so much for hanging out with me tonight. Thank you for being a part of my life. I hope you're able to pick up some of these goodies. I think you're really going to love them. I think we're going to have a lot of fun with these new products. It's a huge release for Valentine's Day, and we have a whole bunch of really incredible and phenomenal bigger and better, not bigger and better, but bigger and well, I guess better than last year, because we're doing more than last year releases. So thank you all so much for hanging out with me tonight. Thank you for being, again, a part of my life. Remember to create something every single day, whether it's a Valentine for the one you love or your own ending. I love you all very much, and I will see you very, very soon.